Voter ID issue is hitting home on college campuses statewide that are trying to get their student IDs in compliance.
News 3 political reporter Jessica Arp has more on one school's changes. Jess?
Well, last minute change to the voter ID law as it was going through the legislature was to allow student IDs to be used. But campuses are finding they'll need to make big changes for them to comply. Summer is quiet at UW-Platteville, but administrators have been working behind the scenes on an important change students may see this fall.
We had to come up with some different way to look at a different ID card or something to either modify our ID card.
The state's voter ID law says student IDs can be used at the polls if they have a photo, signature, and expire in 2 years. Right now, Platteville IDs only have the photo, no signature or expiration date. But instead of changing all IDs, the pioneers are looking at creating a special card for voting.
If we change it to our whole student ID card, there'd be 8,000 cards that would have to issue immediately. Then about every year, we'd be issuing because of the expiration date, about 2,000 new every year.
Instead, some 2,000 out-of-state students could get a voter ID card. The other 6,000 could use their state driver's license.
We just want to be able to make sure that our students can vote and that make it as easy for them as possible so that they can be part of the democratic process.
I could see that being an issue for some people. There's a lot of people here from Illinois and Iowa.
Incoming senior Matt Radcliffe says the hassle of a separate card may keep people from getting it or using it, but he says it's a good effort.
I think it's good that the university is facilitating students voting like this. I think we tend to do a bad job of planning ahead and getting registered ahead of time, so I think it's good that they're giving us this option, but I don't think it'll be utilized that often.
The Government Accountability Board says they can't say whether these voter IDs will comply with the law or not, but they are hoping to be involved in the process as universities make these decisions. UW-La Crosse is considering a similar plan, while UW-Madison says they are looking at changing the actual student IDs so that they would all be compliant and no new type of card would be needed.
So for the recall election, you don't have to have an ID. They might ask you for one, but you don't need it until
2012.
In the spring elections of 2012, that's when you would need it.
All right, Jessica Arp reporting tonight. Thanks, Jess.